Twitch. Wakey wakey. Oh, there we go. Alrighty then. Conspiracy, hi, hello. CC4142, hello. How are you guys
Whoa.
going? Like right in there.
Hashtag first.
In there. Hashtag. Oh, got thing. There we go. Play Tortoise, hello. Is our music stopped? How goes? It goes well. How goes you?
Hey, it's Pikachu, mate.
It is Pikachu, mate. Sporter. How are you doing? How are you all doing?
I shall post that we are live.
Yeah, post all that stuff up. We've got a few things to show you guys today. Just chill out for a bit. I think the audio's died out though. Important message there. Tom.
What's up?
Not too well. My girlfriend left me last night. Oh no. Oh, that sucks, man.
Don't worry, Clay. I had that exact same thing happen.
Oh yeah, he did.
My girlfriend of 4 years left me for my best friend.
It's not good. I'm just okay. You're just on the verge of not being okay as well. Not good. Alrighty, so would you want to show them what you've got, what you've done with your things? I'll swap you over to yours.
Yeah, I can show you.
If I swap over properly.
So, I might just.
Jeff.
Go to Fares.
I still don't know how I feel about it being on practice. This opening scene just doesn't feel right anymore. It could be because of the change. Happy Feast of Wintervale, champions. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Feast of Wintervale.
What?
Isn't that like.
Isn't that Christmas?
Yeah, it's Christmas.
It can be at the Christmas anytime. Any damn time.
Prolific gifter. Don't know.
Yeah, let's hope,
Bro, show up at some point.
let's hope she doesn't rock up. It's alright. We're still happy to have the joy and cheer of Christmas. We
Okay, so. I can move. We now have. Alright. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so now we have updated housing in Forest. So this is the new wheelhouse. Wheelhouse. Compared to the old one. Okay, that should.
We'll probably stream for an hour and two, or hour and two, hour or two. Depends. We'll see what happens.
The new saw building.
Did you keep the boxes and stuff in the same place?
Nope.
Nice. Everyone's gonna love that.
I got rid of all of it.
Why?
I don't know.
They were there to make it look cool, and that you gone and messed it up. The lighting needs to be rebaked out as well for those.
Yeah. It sure does. What the hell's that?
It's the rope that was there to make it look more aesthetic. Pull it back towards the edge. Yeah, there you go. All that work I did putting stuff in there, you gonna delete it?
Oh, boo boo hoo hoo.
Tip Anonymous. Hello.
Anyway, so
How are you, man?
for the level editor, I'm going to be building a few of these buildings for you guys to use as well. We currently have this one as well.
Well, it's like bam.
So these will be going in the editor to be used. So just like you guys. can
Party
count.
octopus. How you doing, man?
Hello, Party Octopus. Yeah, so we'll have a bunch of different varieties of houses that you can throw in there.
The elusive level editor. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my geckos died yesterday.
He's very devastated about that.
It was quite sad.
Well, speaking of the level editor, I gotta show you guys the camera stuff now. So I'm pretty happy about how it's tuned out. I don't say so myself.
Even before people clamoring for player housing.
Player housing. Yeah, you guys can deck out your own houses. Woohoo!
the housing
Unlock-
crisis.
Unlock hats, trails, and furniture for your houses.
Alright.
DLC.
Furniture DLC.
So basically what I'm going to show you guys is the uploading of, like the actual uploading to Steam now, with how the cameras and stuff will work.
Carpet DLC. Sorry, Jeff. There's only boards.
I'll actually just... So this Shazam. And what you do is once you have your level, and you're like, okay, I want to, like, how do you show what the picture is going to be look like in the preview on Steam? So we now have all the UIs done, thanks to Dom. And in the cameras, there's two pictures of cameras here. I think we'll keep them like that, because they look pretty damn
I
good.
actually like that.
And so you have the preview camera here,
What's wrong with the blue one?
and see the little screen that has the camera on it. It shows you what you're seeing. What you do is you position the camera over here.
Oh.
They'll rotatey, move them down, and they've got to be square due to Steam's preview thing. And then I'll have another one here, which is the full-on camera. And this one's for in-game stuff. So like the lobbies, the loading in, all that sort of crap. And then, Clay Tortoise, thanks for 100 bits. Then what we'll do is, we go back to here. I want to actually publish an actual specific publish button, but at the moment it's in here. And if we go Forest 2, we go publish, and we make sure we've agreed to terms of service, and we publish it. And down the bottom you'll see all the data and stuff being sent. So we just wait for that to upload. It should give us a little message. Workshop upload complete. And then if I go to my workshop, give me a second. Here. Go to my sick workshop items. And there's the image that we just posted. That we just got. And then it has all the data here. I can actually download it and check, make sure all the files are in there. And what you can do is you can add your own images.
Sure can, Scotty.
Like this. You can add all your own images that you take in-game. I'm going to also grab the image from that in-game camera and throw it on here. I'll see if I can upload that as well, and if you don't like it, you can just delete it. And then you can upload your images, and that'll be your map. Has all the data in there, everything's good to go. So now we just need to download them and sync them with the players in the lobby. And that's, yeah, that works. I was actually just pretty happy about how the cameras worked. And then also you can't like add more than one camera. I've had to do a bunch of stuff to stop people from tricking the game into thinking they can. So once I have that done, it's really just fixing up the movement, because all the movement stuff is just, look at that, like wacky. and a bunch of other little problems, and then we've got sort of a test going. So yeah, subscribing right now. Don't subscribe to that map. Oh yeah, and also these cameras can be scaled, even though they're not meant to be able to. So we won't do that.
Giant octopus.
The terms of service restrict me from making a massive dick in game. You gotta read over the Steam terms of service, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that really hasn't. When will you be able to subscribe to your maps? when we release it to the public.
Scrub.
Scrub. You're saying my stuff's scrub.
Rude.
I'm reading up here. Can I make a giant wiener map? Yes. Make a giant. Yep. Yep. Like a panorama. Why were you guys not reading this?
We were.
We're just waiting for you to stop talking because you.
Oh, sorry.
I want to talk over you.
Information. Yeah.
Rip Gecko. Okay.
What? I mean, Mike. What other assets have you added to the editor that we can look at today?
But you fixed up that other stuff.
Maybe
I fixed
Wheelio
one that
can
didn't
make
work.
Let's see if Wheelio can make a sick map with your objects.
Oh, that one doesn't
Make
work.
Which one doesn't work?
The little the new one you did with the tube and the walls.
Why doesn't that work? Oh, because yeah, I can't upload it again. Yesterday.
That's right. Yeah,
Because
that
you
problem.
denied it and then upload it again, so
Yeah.
I gotta make changes and then upload it again.
The lighting's still not fixed on these ones though.
The
I
save
also
at the
need to
top.
add the houses and the new trees and plants to this to be added into the
Snapping.
editor.
The that one there.
Doesn't work.
I have to add more edges to it.
Nah, that should be fine.
Smooth it.
Yeah, but you can't smooth it, otherwise it does that weird.
No, just
Extra glitch.
smooth that bit there where it's. No.
Yeah, but they don't have that weird glitchy bit on
Hold up,
just that bit,
hold up, boys and girls. Let's do this real time.
and it looks like horrid.
It looks like horrid.
Looks like
Who's
horrid.
Let me find. What's it called? You know what it's called?
Low high something and high low something.
That's fine.
Wow. Meow.
Meow. Okay.
I also have to do the.
I didn't edge split it though.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I also have to do the.
I don't edge split things anymore because they're always
St. Paddy's
glitched out.
Day. Adams for next month. Wait.
So they should be edge split.
Yeah. Why can't I open that? What the hell?
Yeah, 17th of March. Right?
Yeah, you just gotta edge split
I
them.
can do it.
Mark the edges as sharp, and then
Yeah.
edge split it out, and it'll be nice and smooth. Wait, we
Okay.
need to see what else we had on there. GeForce Experience is ass sometimes.
Yeah, it can be.
See this whole start bit here? It
You don't like that.
it just doesn't fit in with the rest of it. Like it's just
Should it be pushed back for some more or something?
feels like it's like overreaching.
Looks
And
fine
'cause
to
it's-
me.
It's still. I
dark.
still find it's like too purple. The rest of them would, and the entire map's like
It's very yellow.
lighter and happy,
Yeah.
and orange and yellows. Whereas that one's like purples and blues,
It feels like that's a different map. Like it's a totally different theme, and it's just in this theme.
like a Twilight house or something.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, but
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look later at the practice area. Because I can move it back more anyway.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about redoing the windmill, but I'm not sure if I really want to. Overwatch DLC, that'd be sick.
That'll be shack. Curved bit doesn't work either.
Do 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 do.
And that's off. Do these ramps work now?
How was everybody's weekend, by the way?
Yes.
Y'all get up to much?
Get up to no good. In the hood.
Yeah.
You were fixed.
Hey Twister, what's up? How'd the stream?
Yeah.
How'd the stream go? Was it fun?
You were lying about us? What?
How nice we are.
Could have even made all these just one option and then had the ability to change textures or something.
Yeah. Oh well.
Then there's also specific stuff in here.
Yeah, there is. Like the cookie. The cookie.
Cookie.
Thanks, Twister. Great weekend here. That's good to know, supporter.
That is good. Very good, very good. That one's got a problem with it.
Which one?
Big platform.
What's with them all being broken now? After an update, they all don't move properly or anything anymore.
A lot of these never
they've
did.
all
The
changed.
eggs never did.
No,
Neither
like
did this
even just
platform.
like even just the straight wall pieces in the other themes that have worked since forever don't work anymore.
Which ones?
Like I was trying to use some of the normal flat pieces and they all move around like they don't move around the way they should. Like they're not placed objects or anything.
I have to have a look and see. It could be something that I've done.
I think it's like it's something to do with like before I would put the tag on the empty object that they were inside of and it would work. But now the tag needs to be on the object inside the empty object for it to work. Whereas it never used to be like that.
I had the tag on both of them.
Yeah, but I used to only put it on the empty and it would work. But now it has to be on both for it to work.
Because I had the cameras in, and I had an empty object, but I had the LODs in it, and it would actually put the little pivot way off center. I had to put an empty object on that one, and then they're all just tagged with another empty object on top.
Yeah. I think I need to go through all of them and put them all on empty objects.
Just like this twisty one here.
Yeah.
Thing
I don't know
really
why
far
that
off.
one's like that.
Well, this is what my camera was doing too.
I couldn't get it fixed. The other ones and the other themes aren't like that. They're all in the right place.
What's it called?
But I went and looked at the placement of the object inside of it. The
Hey Twister,
in
thanks
Blender, it's the exact same object as the other ones.
Let's see.
You.
I don't know why I couldn't work out what's wrong with it.
Placed objects.
Yeah.
A forest spiral.
Or Sparrow.
They're not meant to have the clone thing on them either. I've removed that. Keeps adding him back. Some default Unity thing.
When's the 2018 update coming?
I don't know. I need to do it soon though, because there's a few people having compatibility issues with the current engine.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, see if we go Forest Spiral has the empty and then has the two pieces inside of it, so it should be fine, right?
Why is it offset?
Waifu theme when?
Everything in the thing is offset as well though.
Why though?
Yeah, it's offset by a lot.
I have no idea.
Is
when
the empty offset though?
It's offset really weird, look at that.
That's what I mean, but the other ones aren't. I don't know why.
We're at a cabin.
Some of them are scaled to 100 and some of them are scaled to 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll have another look at it today.
See if we can fix them up. Sort it out. I'll put it on your
Sure.
screen. You can pictures or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them ready to go into the editor.
Just editor. You didn't even tell me you did those buttons either, and I worked it out last night. I was like, oh, so I updated the buttons.
I did what buttons?
You didn't even know about them. In the editor. Feature buttons and the camera button and that.
Oh, I did that like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I asked you to do it, and then I was like, oh, he still hasn't done it. And then I checked today, because he didn't tell me. And I found him. Yeah, we're not doing a waifu theme.
You can build your own waifu out of block.
Textures, editor, text.
Yeah, you'll build it out of pieces in level editor.
Alright. Oh, it's right.
Right. Project is not empty. What the hell?
Should we keep the old buildings in or get rid of them?
Keep
'em,
the
I
files
reckon.
there and keep the, yeah, I reckon keep them. Give people some choice. You might as well. You've made them.
More selection.
Alright.
Create your own waifu.
Now we have to get. I swear I took a picture of that tree.
I didn't even see Twister hosted us with one viewer.
Yeah, I said before.
What a top bloke. Oh god damn. Are you at work, Jeff? Are you hard at work? Good stuff. Make sure you're working hard there.
Get a picture.
The picture, I'm sitting here waiting for this thing to load still. That's what I mean. Yeah.
It's cool.
Jeff's the top bloke, don't worry about it.
Jeff lives on Twitter.
Twitter?
Jeff is Twitter.
You mean Twitch?
No, Twitch.
Do you live on Twitter as well?
Yeah.
I'm just at work. Oh no, I'm sorry. We mucked it all up. You put the new trees in there.
Yep.
I'm trying to work out what else I did this week. I have to change log and see. I swear to God, it wasn't just that.
That'll do.
Hello, Luke.
His life.
How are you doing today?
I'm Luke.
Because life. Alright, this should have worked. Alright. Go.
What's the bush called? Bush O2. Damn it. Sorry.
Good naming conventions.
I know, right?
Oh.
Wait, do I have?
I think I just fixed a bunch of bugs in the editor. That's pretty much all I did. Slept whole yesterday. There's watching Olympic Games. I forgot they were on actually. You gotta watch us fail again. Go, can't stop yawning.
We also went and looked at offices yesterday.
Yes, that's also something else we can talk about. We're trying to move to an actual studio now. So yesterday and the weekend I was looking around at offices and stuff, and then we went down to a couple of them yesterday. We think that it will help us pretty good. It means we can also expand and do different things like live streaming and all of that crap. Pretty excited about it. Golfing on ice IRL would be sweet. Golfing on ice. Cyber attack at the Olympic Games. Wait, you mean like golfing on ice is in like that musical thing, or actual golfing on ice? This is live streaming. Alright, can't hear you, Lottie.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're like muted or something.
This is live stream, but I mean like actual walking around
Like
with
face
cameras.
cams and stuff, yeah.
We'll do it properly and yeah,
I don't.
get real into it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what would stream.
We'll figure it out at some point.
So to then add these, I need to go to the editor, don't I?
Thinking like Casey Neistat it, you know,
Yeah.
ride around in traffic on boosted boards. Actual golfing on ice, but bonus points for dance moves. you would just slip over everywhere.
Everybody's just slipping everywhere.
The ball wouldn't stop; it would just keep sliding.
But you try and hit the ball and like put a hole in the ice, and then everyone's gonna die in that hole. Yeah, there's freaking
Little chips.
gates stuck and shit.
Olympic Games come between 2 a.m. and 1 p.m. So kind of fucked. Oh yeah. Yeah, that sucks. It's like a lot of stuff though. Goddamn time zones mess it all up. I want to watch all the space launches and stuff, but I can't because it's like 4 in the morning. I mean, you can get up early, but it messes up your entire day. You feel all sleepy and like crap. Still have your mic active. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But no, we're organising some stuff now. And then when we get more information and shit, we'll probably share it with everybody. Be like, hey, look, we actually got an office like normal people have. We do all our actual work, and we can invest some money into, you know, cameras and microphones and, you know, all the fun stuff. We'll have areas where we can port the game to consoles and stuff, or test things. A real office. But we'll need to at some point. Let's see who can load first. Oh, you bet me.
Half.
So yeah, nah, yeah. So
Yeah, boy.
look at that. Yeah, like controller support. We can set up an area where we can test it for like couch co-op and
Oh, don't worry about
have a collision. Oh, that should
it. I'll click on it.
have a collision box on it.
Should do.
Does it have an empty object on? Empty object as like the container.
Oh wait, I keep grabbing it from there. The tree.
Where is the
Yeah,
wild
local
Gizzy?
co-op. Not even online in Discord. Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
think he said he wasn't gonna be on today, last week.
Yeah, no shit talking today, guys.
He said he was doing something. He was like getting sleep or something to do a test or I don't even know.
Bushes look nice.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
So, this one doesn't work, so I'll have to work that out.
One of them doesn't work.
That one there.
Just check it. It probably doesn't have a collision on it. Or if it is, the collision is probably really small or something.
No, it's power.
So,
I wonder.
you wonder. Yeah. Scaling's a little bit iffy.
A little bit. Oh, Jesus.
A lot iffy.
A tiny bit.
Yet many a work done for me. We will, Clay. Tortoise. You have a good day, bro.
Get so many at work, thanks, Clay. Large house, very large house.
It is a very large house. I mean, there's nothing stopping someone from doing that and then having a little course set up on the side of the house.
I can't get any of these.
Okay, anyway.
I can't get any of the bottom bits. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so you can then go up there.
House in the middle of the street.
Oh, I keep grabbing the thing.
All the time. You're probably too high.
Yeah.
That might be not. Hit the roof there. Ah. I still didn't make it so you can type in the coordinates on the position section as well. The little inspector that pops up.
Our house in the middle of our house.
Middle of our house. There's houses inside houses.
Houseception.
Oh shit.
Oh god, everybody quick, be quiet. So Finn just messaged me saying, oh shit, stream, fuck, I'm too sick, I forgot, I need to give subs.
No.
I said no.
You wonder why
Oh.
Haunted is now after
Quick, everybody hide.
Because I was messing around with the lists, and I was like 4 and 3, and then I was like, oh, doesn't look right, so I dragged them.
Sorry, I'm boring you, Jeff.
It dragged up and down, and then that's just the order that they were in. Yeah, it's not an exciting stream, okay, you guys. It is a golf game. And showing how boring work. Could be haunted.
Yeah, we want to redo Haunted. We want to. Oh god, Sal's here.
Told you.
No,
Everyone
no.
hide.
But we can't really take the time apart right now to work on Haunted.
Gizzy doesn't want us to.
Okay, someone yawned. We've got to because it's
Someone
got a bunch
rude
of
yawned.
problems with it. Like, it's
I want to do a
just,
graveyard instead.
it's just not pleasant. The lighting's all messed up and it's hard to get right. Oh, they're doing the new Unity render pipeline as well.
Yeah.
With the new render pipeline, you can either choose to have all the standard stuff that Unity currently has, or you can go real in depth and set it to suit what you're doing.
That's pretty cool though.
I don't have to
Jeff,
have a
where'd you get a
flavour with
golden
that.
gingy from? Damn.
Small changes. Some it kicks ass, but some it's just like, yeah, I agree with that.
Oprah
Winfrey's,
Winfrey. Oh god.
No.
Look under your seats, everybody.
Wow, a subscription to a golf development channel?
Yay, it's just what I wanted.
What I always wanted. Oprah, sub free. You get a sub, you get a sub.
Everybody gets a sub.
Working at Subway.
Jeff knows what's up.
Everyone gets a sub.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
I actually like Haunted visually. Play gameplay wise, not so much.
There's just a lot of lighting issues and crap.
Yeah.
There's so much lighting to bake that it's just a headache. It was a headache from the start.
Footloose.
It's never been good to me.
PJG Hangouts, how you doing, man?
Hello.
Welcome to the
Can you
stream.
yours
You've probably
a
been a
meatball
while just to
slab?
notice.
Meeple sub? Yes.
Do you want to switch to
Slub.
your screen? I've got nothing on at the moment.
Sure, I'm just hitting the balls around.
Foot long
Contemplating.
even. I was gonna say footloose. What?
Footloose. I mean, if you want. Like, I really don't like the little cart hole because I haven't fixed the bug with it yet. So no one can use it, and it didn't really work properly anyway.
What don't you like?
The cart that goes around, you got to jump on the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of useless now.
So gotta get team modes going as well.
I've got it all done in the leaderboard stuff. I just have to make a little UI to get people to set their teams. That's all I need to do. But I've just been doing other things. We also need to update whenever the new Unity version comes out. We need to update to that so we can fix people's problems. We also need to do the achievements, the hockey achievements. And fix the Valentine's Day hat.
Damn,
Pork
Jeff knows
riblets? They have pork riblet subs in New Zealand? Is that a new thing?
Smoked cheese, not toasted, lettuce, tomato, carrot, both salt and pepper, just one grain each. No combo, please.
So close.
Pork riblets in a sub would be great.
Maybe foot long and a fancy free. Oh.
LP Twister DX, thanks for the subscription.
Thanks for subscribing. You get one emote. Enjoy it.
Make the most of that whole emote. Hole in one, everyone.
Hole in one in chat. Hole in ones in
Everybody
chat.
hole in one in chat for Twister. No, we legit don't have pork riblets. I'm pretty sure we don't have pork riblets.
We used to have riblets, but they're
At
not a
Subway.
huge thing. Yeah, I remember ages ago. I swear to God, like a one-time
Amazing.
deal or some crap.
We're like Miss White Chicken or Miss White, wherever you say it, chicken here at the moment. Something.
Yeah.
You just got hole in one emote, yeah.
Or
That's it.
something in with the eggplant. Ship.
Setting sail.
I forced them to sub to Lynn's stream. I didn't force them. I gifted a sub and then Slothina gifted a sub to Mid.
I think Lynn's the only person that I have a recurring sub on at the moment.
Or and us.
Boy and us.
Yeah, no thanks.
Let's have a look at this Subway menu.
Have a
Pork
gander.
riblet.
What are we missing out on?
Pork riblet doesn't actually doesn't look like the way I thought it would. But oh no, that's an old pork riblet. Go to the Australian one. Go to Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
Menu. The reason I clicked Afghanistan instead of Australia.
This course on Friday managed to get attached to the trolley going around and around. Could you not get off? No, don't type. You want to live, don't type.
Leave poor hangouts alone.
If you gift more subs, just gonna have to donate to you more. So you had to jump. Yeah, I think. Oh, okay, that's one down, Slothina.
What? The New Zealand one just comes with that one
Thanks,
thing extra.
PGJ Hangouts, for the subscription.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Thanks, Slothina, for gifting me the subscription. Oh my god.
No.
Welcome to the Golf with Your Friends family.
Pay for the plane ticket?
Make the most of that hole-in-one emote.
Yeah, just the one
You'll
emote.
freeze to death, Jeff.
You just jump and freeze in midair.
Should we win? Me or
Should
Jeff?
we?
I don't know. I don't know what Jeff looks like RL.
Jeff lives in New Zealand, so he has like it's like half a tolerance to the cold of Canada.
That's true. That's true.
Half time.
Well, it's not full acclimatization, but New Zealand still gets.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. New Zealand gets pretty close.
Did you see that a guy armed with a gun that went to Gavin's house?
Really? God damn.
Him and Meg hid in the cupboard, no, in the closet. Called 911.
What's the difference between a cupboard and a closet?
Yeah, subscription,
crazy
blow, interaction
man,
on
one of
Twitch,
them's
talk
like
to yeah,
Basel.
SAP. She can sort you out.
God damn it.
Oh, there's
Hey,
a
that's cool.
Ooh.
We need to make another emote. I don't know what to do though.
No one's gonna sub to that anyway.
We can't do
Need
one
more
yet,
emotes
can
for
we?
the first thing. The first tier.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do a Ginger's head. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I think a
crazy.
Gingy would be a good one.
People are messed up. What is wrong with
But
them?
you play this every Friday and Sunday? Cool as. Do you connect your Twitch channel with your Discord server, by the way?
Do we?
I
Oh, we
don't.
can't do that without. We're not like partnered. We're only affiliate. So we can't.
Look, it's Lance.
We haven't touched Dunk. We're leaving it just for you.
Lance! Coming up out of nowhere.
See over the hole. Good work, anyways.
Killed by police.
Was he killed by police? Because I thought they said they shot himself. I can't remember. Maybe they did because they told him to stop or something. I can't remember.
Did he go there because they were there, or is this a random thing though?
No, it's he was a fan. He said. Blah, blah, blah.
Really? I thought I tried that.
Yeah, he said things
I'll
like,
check it out.
I want Gavin Free to die alone with no children.
What?
They went through his phone and stuff.
Why? We've been busy, Lance. We're doing other things. Dunk is fine unless you're speed running it, which not many people do, so it's not huge on our list right now.
So would we ever make an expert level? I wanted to do a super hard one with like no walls and stuff, but then I kind of realized that people already complain about how hard levels are, even though they're not that hard.
You like the invisible map idea?
Yeah, we want to do one where it's invisible, but there's meshes still.
How many subscriber points do we have?
What does that mean?
I got no idea.
So just subscribers.
No, it says subscriber points.
Subscriber points.
But apparently you can get 2 emotes with having no subscribers.
Isn't that the affiliate?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's the affiliate. Yeah.
You can get 3 if you have 10, 4 if you have 20,
Sub points equals
5 if
subs.
you
Yeah.
have 35.
I think if people sub with, like, the higher tiers, it adds subs to it as well. So if you sub with the highest tier, it adds like 4 subs to it. Sub points or some
right,
shit.
yeah. There you go, yeah, Twister said. Tier 2 subs equals 3 sub points. That means you can get tons of emotes though.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, like
tier 2
6
3
with just
points.
50 subscribers.
Yeah, affiliates. Damn, son.
But if you leave the map
Ah,
at the right timing, do you know what the right timing is though? Because we used to have that problem, but now we don't.
how do you get more slots?
How do you get more sloths?
How do you get more slots?
Or you all the way.
We'll blame you for that now.
Slosh.
Sloths in the chat, please. We go forest. You mean like if you leave when like what's that got to do with Dunk, or is that a different problem?
Get 1 emote slot per sub tier. Ah,
You need a twister emote in this sub, in this object in this game. Sorry. God damn.
That'd be cool. Like it pushes your ball around and just randomly goes everywhere.
We can use that as the sound effect.
I don't have your fancier sloths.
I do, but I'm not on that account.
How do you get them?
Sub to a thing. I mean, how do you get them? How do you get? How do you get them?
Wait, do you have to sub to a higher tier?
Get a sloth. Just sub to any tier.
No, I can only get 1.
Oh yeah, you gotta sub to higher tiers.
Any more thoughts on the streaming options that I was discussing via Twitter?
You get a crying sloth for 10 bucks.
See your problem there, Lance.
Hockey mode, people have said it's fantastic. I think with the detection box was rock,
$9 emote should be gizzy.
and also when you put on reset on touch, the Gingy, the goalie would actually just reset your ball. So
Got it right away.
JG Hangouts, what are you talking about? The discussion on Twitter.
Let's go in deep and see what is causing this problem. Oh, he means the for streaming stuff. So we're talking about in the leaderboards and stuff. If there's like a little, if you hover over it, it tells you what the person's streaming or whatever. Oh, they're streaming at this channel here or something because there's a bunch of new Twitch guidelines or some crap.
Oh, okay.
And they don't want to give out the room name and stuff to people who, you know, I don't know.
Be toxic.
Yeah, be toxic and stuff because now they're in charge of all that and they've got to take responsibility for what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goddamn things.
Hello, Fizzle McCoy.
Fizzle
Fizzle
McCoy,
McCoy.
welcome to the stream, man.
Let me just do this real quick so I can get my...
How are you doing?
My goddamn...
What you doing?
I'm trying to get the freaking Visual Studio out from behind your screen.
Thanks, Fizzle. We really appreciate it. It's great to see you enjoy the game.
Thanks, Fizzle. Let me put this back now. Alright, pop-up sprites. The thing is, it activates and then you leave before it deactivates itself. So, what we could do is create a on disable.
Oh,
Green.
God.
Feeder, no.
Alright, Sid. Thanks for joining again, boy.
$10 I got it. I owe
All in
you.
one's in the chat for Fizzle McCoy.
All in ones in the chat, boys.
Wees and girls.
Okay, we're the ones that do it.
It's alright. We start the trend. So, we
There we go.
should be.
Welcome to the family, Fizzle.
Out of shots dot set active. So what we can do is we can get all of these guys.
If you're not already, jump on our Discord as well, guys. If none
Not
of
really
you are
doing this one.
on there,
We can just go here.
Not counting hole in one. Is albatross the best you can do on a certain hole? I think so, yeah.
Throw all these guys in here.
So I heard every new sub can wish an object to be in game. Well, yeah, we can do that, I guess. Depending on the object.
Jeff.
What did you say, Jeff?
Is that ad? Stop it. Get some help.
Oops. So they're gonna go through, make sure all of them are deactivated, and we test it.
-5 on a hole.
How do you get -5 on a hole? Or you mean better?
You get that good.
Can you?
Maybe.
Wait, what?
I mean, if you do, hooray for you. These sporters onto it. Alright,
There
let's
was a
test
game
this.
the other day, and it kept giving people hole in ones for the hole in one, and then getting in the second shot and the third shot, and then it would go to like albatross.
Oh, really? I fixed the other issue we had with that.
Is there a hole that's a power of 7? I'm no. No.
No.
Trying to think, haunted might have something like that, but I don't think so.
Yeah, see, disabled it, removed it straight away, so we'll see if it's still there.
Haunted was. Yeah, haunted was the experiment that went wrong.
You guys said you love Haunted. Kept saying there was
I-
problems, but you guys
I like
nah.
Haunted.
Dude, oh, we haven't added the haunted.
I think
Oh.
Haunted's great.
I learnt the other night by putting hoops on and activating jump, it negates it and stops the jumping. What do you mean? Yeah, Leia Lance fixed it.
Creep must happen.
Facts.
Say. You want a tornado. Twister, actually, I should say. 'cause it's just-
We'll call it Tornado just
Yeah.
just to piss you off. Nah, we can't add a tornado.
We'll call it Speedy Wind Cone.
Yeah.
Speedy wind cone.
Well, I don't know, it depends, like,
We.
yeah, I was like, do you want us to put a creeper mode in? It's the face. I'm trying to think, like, I know how I can make it, but, just trying to think what theme it would go in. Maybe when we get around to doing, other animated objects and that, we could put, like, a twister in for, like, Oasis or something. Like a little one.
Yeah.
Like a wind thing.
It doesn't need to even be in a thing. We just add it for the editor and people can add it into their own levels.
Yeah, I guess.
Their own maps. Maps.
Every map, of course. Have like seasons. It's like it's tornado, twister season.
It'll be another game mode where every course has tornadoes on them.
Tornado mode.
Every mode will be tornado mode. Alright, let's see what we can do in the editor and find out where our major problems are.
Everywhere.
Apart from everywhere. Start over here.
Tornado only map.
Like he'll say tornado now too. Just doing it to annoy you. I need more edge pieces too, more foundation stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of these shapes and stuff don't.
Tomato only map. Life editor. Oh, how's this gonna go?
My sig map.
Yeah, your sig map.
That ramp.
I wonder if
doesn't
people
line
are
up
gonna
properly.
make like obstacle course ones that people are gonna try and get through.
Let's hope so.
I guess that's kind of what a mini golf course is, isn't it? Obstacle course.
Hope they get creative. Otherwise, you know. That's just boring. We need to change how you go up and down because it annoys me.
Does too. Recreate the entire map. Only 360 no scopes. Alright, see ya, Sloth. Have a good one.
I
Oh, thank God, no more subs being
you
gifted.
gifted too many.
You done go and warn yourself out.
Yeah.
Doki doki.
Or tuck it out from that gifting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people
Have a
come up
good
with.
day,
Like, I'm
Sloth.
sure they can come up with better things than we can.
What are you saying?
That were terrible.
For yourself.
We'll save.
For yourself. Oh no, I fucked it up.
Jeff. Does that stand for God Jeff?
What did Jeff? Oh yeah, bye Sofina. Bye boyfriend.
One of the holes to go from pit to A site. Should have like a pop up that says planting the bomb or whatever.
At a
When
volcano, I
someone
said.
gets a hole in one or something.
Oh, not the volcano! God damn, CC.
I didn't even know you added that little volcano.
I didn't.
Oh, did Lottie add it?
Which one?
The one in Pirate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a volcano.
We did that on a stream ages ago.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's just a little hole with a fire in it.
It's horrible. No, go back.
Flag's like having a fit.
There we go.
Now test it.
Wait, I've got to put the new camera in! And then we'll have it so that it captures this sick ramp that we've made. It's like that. Oh, does testing even work? It's probably broken. Oh, there's errors, but and the ball is quite large.
Alright, you can't get up there. Get wrecked.
Yeah, I think overestimated. Bye, Sloth.
See ya, Sofina. Bye.
Oh, that little bump.
Cheeky comment.
That is super awkward. Oh, this ramp. Slow roll. Come on.
That rip.
Correct.
My stream is behind. I don't know what's happening. Oh.
I think it's got large balls on or something. Wow, must be cool.
Cool beans.
Stop testing doesn't stop
Cute.
testing. Oh, there you go.
QB.
Oh, Ripperoo didn't make it.
Well, new map.
Did you fix the thing where, yeah, where you make it, play it, and then it doesn't work the second time?
I thought I did. Let me see. Check this. That doesn't sound right. Okay, that didn't work.
The camera detached itself. Get wrecked.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You can't. You
I
can't
did
play it
fix
fine.
this, remember? And then I think because there's a bunch of errors in here,
Yeah.
Exactly the
I've
same.
changed something and then it's not happy about it.
It's never happy.
It's dunk mode.
If it didn't work the first time, then it's sure to work with exactly the same circumstances. What you
Dank
would think.
Oh, because what I've done is I've set it to a scriptable object, which is a list of variables, and the default stuff must be set on dunk.
Oh,
So it's looking for the hoops mode.
Yeah, new cam mode.
It's looking for the hoops objects and stuff. We don't have any, so what it does is it gets to here, fails, and doesn't run the rest of the code. So it doesn't actually do the right thing.
I wonder if we can make like a top-down mode.
Well, you could, unless you went underneath something, you need to have it so it goes through it. We can make a top-down mode and then turn that into a mobile game. Boom. Bam.
Bam, bam, slam, bam.
Boom, bam. I can't even exit this stuff now.
Right. Broken game is broken.
I've got
Balked.
30,000 errors,
Walked.
so, you know. If it didn't work the first time, then it's sure to work exactly the same circumstances. Yep. You know it. Well, now what are we gonna do? That's pretty much all we've done.
Yeah, that's kind of what we have to show.
Any suggestions, anybody?
It's possible where you can only complete a hole is when you hit a button on the course. Oh, you mean like if you hit a button and then it activates the hole? We could do stuff like that in the future.
Different ways of completing courses.
So
Like
maybe it
Portal,
moves like a
golf
wall
Portal.
or something. But then it's like if one person does it, then he activates it for everybody else.
I think they mean if you hit the button.
It's like a co-op thing where like your friend has to hold the button while you go in.
No, I mean like hit it with your ball or whatever. But
Okay, bye, Jeff.
checkpoint system. Okay, I'm leaving.
Thanks for
with
coming, Jeff, man.
Puzzle mode. Yeah, it'd be cool to have like
See you later, Jeff.
Bye.
if we have the team mode in, maybe there could be like puzzle maps where the teams start on like
It only
Two different-
activates for the.
two different locations, right? But they're the exact same map builds. They're right next to each other.
Or you could have the same location. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what our idea was ages ago. You know how you race along the same courses next to each other?
Yeah, yeah.
But we could also have on the same course and have it so there's like a wall, but the wall only opens for that team on their screen. The other people, it's not synced yet, so it doesn't open for them. The other people just sort of go through, and there's like a ghost version of that wall moving in the coloured team of whatever their like
Do that.
person is.
Give us a game sometime this Arvo.
Alright, give us a game.
I thought you were leaving, Jeff.
You're trying to think of a way to allow people back into the game if they crash. Oh yeah, wait, maybe with a secret code or maybe put the course they miss on par. I've got friends whose game crashed.
Yeah, I reckon we could do a puzzle thing. I reckon.
I'll show you something if I can remember what it's called. We have now made a scriptable object. Pause. What happens now is when you're in the game.
See you, Jeff.
See you, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. It saves the teams that everybody is on, and this is on each person. So each person has a has the scores, but they're saved as well.
Husky, what's up?
So if someone leaves and comes back, we can actually grab everybody's scores now. Whereas before, we didn't know what everybody's scores were because they weren't saved anywhere except for the leaderboard, and they was only saved on the leaderboard for people who were in the game. So if someone joined, someone would need to have to sync all of that data across, and we had no way of doing that. But now, all we need to do is sync the scores across, and it'll sync everybody's stuff. And what we could do is just have that person automatically on the bottom of the list, and either save their old scores so it comes back on, and they'll just miss some holes, or we just have it like just faded out, like just grayed out a little bit, and they still count their scores, but they're not actually playing for the, you know, for the lead or whatever. They're sort of playing along. Yeah, the editor ETA isn't
Yeah,
in the past.
It comes down to what goes wrong and what doesn't go wrong, so we can't actually give like an actual estimated
A
time.
lot goes wrong.
Editor ETA not in the past. Not right now.
Well, I mean,
That's right.
it'll be right now at some point in the future, though. That's the exact same, the exact time that we'll release it right now.
Damn.
Oh, thanks for
Oh,
the...
Pico
thanks
for
for
life. Thanks for the subscription with that Twitch Prime.
There we go.
Nice.
The missed goals have a penalty, or you get someone leave and
Come back with a low score or and win. No, what I mean like is if you're in game, right? Say you guys were like, I don't know, at hole 6 or something.
The person slot in.
I could make it so that it like maybe there's like a save, like it saves the data for a little bit, or it'd actually save it on your
Almost
system.
forgot. Hole in ones, everybody.
A hole in ones.
Experimental editor.
So say you're at hole 8, and the person leaves at hole 8, and then
I'll just wait.
they rejoin in at 11. There'll be zeros there. So if they're a rejoin, maybe we just have them on the bottom of the list, even if they do beat their score somehow, because they will if there's zeros on there. We can't give them numbers because it doesn't make any sense. So I think if we keep them grayed out on the bottom, their scores will count down the bottom here, and add up or whatever, but they won't actually be in the running in the order of the players. Otherwise, then people can just leave and join back, and we could set the default score, which is just 2s and 3s, which I don't want to do. So we'll just have it grayed out. Any rejoin goes to the bottom of the list. Their scores will still count up like they normally do. They just won't move up and down in the list. They won't be in the running to win the game or anything, but they'll still be chilling out there. Yeah, so it's still, people can still see what they did on the last holes and stuff. Yeah, they can still enjoy it.
Yeah.
They don't have to wait around for it. Know what you're saying, Dom?
Experimental ETA for the editor. We're not sure.
Yeah, it's...
Same thing. Same answer to 4.
Yeah, we're not sure. I'm trying my best. I've done all the cameras and stuff. We've got the uploads. So... show you again. There's still such a long way to go though, but... Returns just give them the highest score achieved by the person that was in the game. Oh, right. Oh, that's something too, like, should we have collision turned off for that specific person if they rejoin back in? Because if they rejoin back in, they're more likely to not want to compete anyway. Then if they're doing it for fun, I don't know. Just had. Reload up a map. I now have these little cameras here. And if you move cameras around, look at that. Choo, 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 choo. This is the preview camera.
Yeah, game development's like, it's really hard. Like, if you give a release date, you basically don't sleep because things just continuously go wrong, and then it just like gets.
You stress
worse
out
and worse.
because you know you're falling behind, and you know everyone's just gonna hate on you. So it doesn't really help.
Yeah.
But I've got these cameras. Will this work? Oh, it's broken. Hang on. And some sick images of cameras. This one here is the one that gets used for for in-game stuff like loading and leaderboards and stuff. This camera right here though is used for the preview in the Steam Workshop. I go find out where we just did an upload before.
Also, if they have like really bad score, that they can use collision, but other people can't hit them. It's sort of like the bullet bill in Mario, I guess,
Oh yeah.
where it helps the
Like a
losing player.
perk.
Like, this is where it goes to on your workshop, and that's the square image that we just took before.
Tornadoes appear. Yeah, I like that idea, PK.
And then you're free to add your own images and all that sort of stuff afterwards. But I will try to see if I can get that this other camera here, like upload the image of what this is capturing as well. Because what happens is when you make your level, you'll want to set this camera up in like the loading screen. If you're loading in or you're at the end of game screen, will just have this video playing. So what I want people to do is have it so that you have like moving stuff or some crap in the background like that. So your leaderboard comes up here and you've got pieces moving in the background and you've got a little bit of atmosphere.
The camera icons though.
Camera icons are
Yeah.
great. What are you talking about? Look at them. I had to make something up. That's the best art I could do.
It looks awesome.
You could have grabbed
You
the
gotta-
one I made and just made them green and blue.
You gotta leave it like that.
Just leave them like this.
I think it's perfect.
So, but yeah, they use that one there, and it'll also be an image that goes straight to the workshop. And then you can add your own images, and then write descriptions and
No
talk to
worries,
people,
Spawner.
all that sort of stuff. Now we need to have it loading into the. Well, another thing. Well, hold up. Before we get to that, I need to make it so these things don't scale like mad. They don't scale at all because look at that, that's insane. And I need to make it so that when you go to here, and when you publish a map, you need to be loaded into the map and then publish it. If you publish it, it needs to load the entire map in, then you need to publish. Then the publish needs to check if you got an image, if you got a camera or not. And then it'll warn you and say, hey, you haven't got a camera in the scene, therefore your preview on the Steam Workshop will be nothing. Which you can't have, you need to have something there. So it'll say, hey, you can't do that because there's no camera there. So I need to do those warnings as well. Then I need to go back to the lobbies, and I need to make it so that you can load up your saved maps, which gets saved onto your computer with the preview image, and we'll use the preview image on the TV board. And on the ones that aren't your own maps, but workshop maps that you've downloaded, also go into a different window, and you'll be able to choose from that list. The list will be square instead of like a widescreen looking thing. And once we get that selected, then I need to look into the workshop stuff about having people download it without being subscribed. Subscribe. If I
The
go
only
here.
problem with the exploding balls for the host is that a lot of hosts actually also troll, so
Yeah,
that'd be an issue.
we get a lot of people talking about that.
Changing gravity zones, that would be cool. With there's a theme that may be coming later after the editor that may.
Space.
If golf goes down the toilet, make Castle Night battle, not Fortnite Castle Night.
What?
Wait, what?
I don't know what that is. Husky.
Okay, so see how these here move across like this? It'll be the same thing, but for the
Castle
levels.
Night.
So there'll be official levels, there'll be workshop, and there'll be your created levels. You'll be able to click across to them, and then they'll be square though, not rectangle. Hey, who said space? What?
What are you talking about?
Never
I
thought of
kind
that.
of want to. I kind of want to do a space map because I want to do a space station.
Kind of
And-
want to do 2 more maps so that's not like the OCD can be.
I know, we need to do 2
Show
more.
from that
It needs to be
window.
9. It needs to be 9. We'll work on more maps after the editor's out.
I want to do a space map with like spaceships shooting at each other and shit. You're playing golf in
Yeah.
the middle of it. You like jump between the spaceships through like airlocks and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be freaking sick.
Then there's like freaking weird mixes of like modern space stuff and futuristic
Well, I
stuff.
think if we do like a total of 9, then the people who download and play the game who don't have internet or something still have a ton of maps that they can sit there and play. Even though that's not the point of the entire game, some people might be in that position anyway, so it gives them a bunch of default maps they can play with. But Space is 1 and Arctic, Very Slippery for another. I think with something like the Arctic, we need, there's going to be 18 holes, right? So it needs to have a lot of a lot of things to do.
We could do a Viking Arctic map.
Yeah, but I mean, like you could do an Arctic map, but you can do like a massive mountain and then go down like some slopes and stuff like that, and then go into like a little Viking village where there's a bunch of Vikings boats and stuff that are frozen, and I don't know, you can make up a bunch of crap like that, I guess. Hyperdrive hole. Zooming stuff.
Oh, like you fly through.
Yeah.
You do like a wormhole sort of situation where you suck into it and go flying through something like that.
Pure Scottish mini golfing.
Mario Galaxy.
Just to knock someone off the ring wins. Our networking, we need to be a lot better to do that. It's like how we've got this little thing over here. Sorry, over here. The networking is just not good enough, and I haven't had time to actually properly network movement and stuff of this. To actually have a little game mode like this one here, so we might just remove this. We're not sure yet.
Cutscene up to every hole.
Cutscene goes for
fuck
like
that.
5 minutes. Gotta make sure everybody's playtime goes up.
We'll just
You
have
gotta
ads-
watch it.
ads play between holes.
There's an ad for every hole. You're on the hill, you can't move. The way you roll up and they're gonna hit you off.
I think it's like, oh, you could do that. You know that really annoying hill in Oasis?
Oh
If
yeah.
you stand on the very top, people are gonna try and knock you off.
You gotta right up the top. People just hit you really hard though and knock you off. It needs to have like a little
Does
curve.
every map have a gingerbread man? Yes.
Yes.
There's actually some lore behind the gingerbread man, but it's like very loose.
Oh. Need to do the this one.
Where do all the badges go?
Every time I open Google, it scares the hell out of me.
I'm out.
It automatically plays that sound of
Mine are there.
static.
Not for me.
Where are your badges?
I don't see any badges for anyone.
Yeah, me neither. It's weird. Oh, yeah, they just stopped all of a sudden.
Been a lot of problems with the Twitch stuff.
They're onto us. Look out, boys.
I have edges.
Um,
I'll be right back.
got that thing.
Go.
The
Me.
door rang.
The doorbell. If we had a new office, we wouldn't have a doorbell. We'll just have someone knocking constantly. Your badges?
If we are to get the new office, would you guys like to see like the progress of the office? Like if we did like maybe vlogs or something, or streamed?
Yeah. What would you like to see?
Because we're gonna have to do a fair bit of building and stuff in it, so it's only a small.
Be cool.
Forest is free only adds after every hole. 2 holes.
We could do a demo, so people can go play. But the whole point of the game is to play with other people. So. But I get you what you're saying. Twitch badge outage.
They've taken all our badges away.
Worked hard for those badges. How dare they? Take them all away like that. Oh.
Blink. So we might have to do a ton of LODs on the editor items.
Yeah, we do. Those houses need to have LEDs too.
I noticed that there wasn't any.
Oh, did you see that?
Can we get an Easter egg?
You
on
see
the
that?
top
What the
of
hell?
roof of Sawmill? Maybe.
Unity Physics is just freaking out.
What is it?
A local 2-player versus mode and co-op.
The guy gives us a lecture on like choosing to do the leave at door option instead of pick up from the dude.
What?
The guy like gave us a lecture on choosing to the leave at the door option.
Why?
Instead of having him have to come into the door and stuff, like knock on it.
That's his job.
A lot of people places don't allow that.
Yeah, apparently if you just put it in the name field, it's okay.
They say that if you do that, they're not liable for anything that happens from when it gets sent from whoever you're sending it from.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do say they're liable for it. Making progress on the space-themed assets for the inevitable space-themed course. First-person mode.
We haven't done any space theme stuff yet.
Yeah.
It's all been trying to get editor items and adding new assets to the current themes for the editor.
Yeah, we're just messing around right now though.
Alright, Husky.
Yeah, thanks for
joining
dropping by.
us.
See, Husky, thanks for coming to the stream, man.
That's pretty much all we've done. See that bug there? Seeing that angle?
Any bounds? Bounds would be able to be drawn, like, you know how we can draw the wolves down? Like, put them down and drag? That's what bounds would be like.
Yeah. Yeah, it freezes and calculates its little stuff. It does it weird. But yeah, that's really it.
Yeah,
Very
our
exciting.
streams are getting really boring now, mainly because it's just, we're just trying to push through the editor stuff.
We'll keep working on it anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
As long as people just drop in and see what we're up to. That's nothing wrong with that. We'll just keep working on the editor. Hopefully I'll try and get the next step is to get those maps loading in. If I can get them loading in, then we can probably even test even loading in workshop stuff. I need to also push that update out, but I can't push the update out with the fixes till Unity push another build out so I can test that. Oh, thanks, Fizzle. Sometimes it feels like we're just not really entertaining. So
Never
sorry.
released. Yeah, it's a lot easier to stream while playing a game than it is to stream while working. on
Hey, we
something.
never said it's coming soon. You asked it before. We said it wasn't coming soon.
We just think it's good as well. It's a way for us to reach the community and stuff, and other
no
game
worries,
developers
Mr.
don't do it.
Thanks for joining us
Yeah.
and thanks for the support. Have a good sleep.
I think if we have the
See you,
office and we
Twister.
have like cameras that we can show live, we can like walk around and do stuff as well.
Yeah, show what we're doing, what we're up to, and whatnot.
Yeah, so I will update you guys on that as well. I'm not sure how long that will take. Probably months before we get the new office.
Yeah. Alright, anyway.
We'll be able to see more behind the scenes at some point.
Well, we're gonna head off now and we're gonna have some lunch and shit, and then we're gonna get back onto it.
The community creations for the game, possibly.
We want to do a creation system.
There's a thing in
Maybe.
Steam right now that it's pretty much just like I can choose to have the uploads as a rating system, so anyone can upload models with like a Sketchfab 3D view, and if enough people vote them, we can throw them in the game. So there's no reason why we couldn't do that as well, but we'll need to get a bunch of stuff written up, like to protect our IP and stuff. But yeah, there's no reason why we couldn't do custom models in the future. Courses obviously is the level editor. The level editor will all be workshop stuff, so you'll be able to see everybody else's maps. Just the models themselves would be curated.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Because we don't want, if we don't curate them, I think that everything will go.
We don't
toxic.
want stolen assets, and we don't want inappropriate images. and
Yeah,
things like that.
the main thing we don't want is to have other people's work being put into our game, because we know how unfair that would be.
Without their permission.
Yeah, without their permission. And we also don't want to get into any illegal stuff, and it's just fair that way. We need to protect those smaller developers and people just doing it for fun. People can't just come and use their creations. Yeah, we'll do curated stuff. I don't see why we wouldn't do that. But we just need to get this bit done first and then clean it all up. And then we've got like the terrain editor to do and, you know, curated objects. That'll even add even more customization to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just time. Trying our best.
Alright.
We'll get there.
we will get there. We'll get there eventually. Keep trying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's all we have today.
Yeah, they could make those types of levels and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We could do some
Yeah, you
really cool
could,
stuff
yeah.
when we get to that point.
As long as it's not, stolen assets.
We could even do like a collab with other game developers. They want to put their themes or whatever into the game.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Hangouts. Thanks for coming,
man.
man.
Yeah. Thanks,
Good to
everybody.
see a lot of new
Right,
guys.
we're gonna head off and
Yeah.
get this stuff done.
We'll end it now. I'll try and get the levels loading by next week. We'll see how that goes. And I'll also update you on anything that happens with the office and shit.
Hey Wilson.
If you're not on our Discord, hop on our Discord.
Okay,
Talk to
that-
like my people and
Nah,
everything.
BK, we don't want any bought store assets. So
You get some updates and whatnot on
You
Discord
need
as
to
well, and
use
talk
the
to other people, play with other people.
Mike, you meant to use Mizanowski. You meant to use the freaking actual thing that has like golf with your friends on it.
What do you mean?
You keep using a different invite thing. Anyway.
We're using the one that says invite
hey,
people.
Bielka's here.
Oh,
What do you need
Bielka.
help with, Bielka?
This is a legit one.
What do you need help with? No, there's actually our actual one.
How do you do that?
I'll tell you after the thing. It's all good. What do you need help with? Let us know. We'll write back to you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
See you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks to all the new people, our new subscribers and everything. Welcome to the Golf with your friends.
Yeah, are you talking
family.
about your badges? Because Twitch is having issues right now, and
Yeah,
the badges
Twitch.
are all disappearing and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. See you guys later. See you next week.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Have a good week.